Hey there! So today we have another review. This is a Battle Beers, courtesy of Jack. Thank you so much. You guys supposed to comment below. I could have honestly done this with two videos, ideally more views, maybe a little bit more monetization, whatever. You guys like Battle Beers, so we're doing two. You get two birds, one stone, one video, whatever you want to say. We have Hill Farmstead. I'm super pumped. So early on, getting into hazy IPA, New England stuff, Hill Farmstead was definitely one of the, well, arguably, was it the first? I think that was the first one. That was the first stop when I went to New England. Yeah. When I went to Vermont. Literally, my first trip to Vermont, the first stop was Hill Farmstead. That was back in like 2013, 2014. Anyway, Society and Solitude 6, 4, and 6. These were just some of the best hazy double IPAs I've ever had back then. Now, let's see where they're at now. Quite fresh. 2 months, and I don't know about this one. It's just a big black blob. Wow, it started the series in 2011. 4 is going to be Citra Galaxy, and then 6 is going to be Mosaic. Cool. So yeah, let's check these guys side by side. Let's get them out. Yeah, pretty nice. Good job. Let's do it like this. All right, appearance-wise. Yeah, they look the same. Oh, actually, no. The 4. Let's do four, right? 4's on the right. Yeah. 4 is a little bit more pale and hazier. Yes. There we go. Yeah. So I still need to wash these glasses. I don't know if like dust collects on them, whatever. But anyway. Okay. Oh, that smells great. Oof. Big, just standard yellow, orange, tropical citrus. Like that's just straight up what New England IPA smells like, right? Like big. I get this like, oh, what is that? There's something in here, but anyway, it's big, fresh mangoes, pineapple, navel orange, and it's got this like persimmon almost. Yeah, this like fleshy persimmon thing going on. Big orange yellow fruits. Also a little tartness in there. There's a hint of this kind of like light, like lemony character. Yeah, but it's all just big, tropic, juicy, citrus, everything. Like a whole melange of that to do. Wow, it smells awesome. Okay, yeah, that's Mosaic. Okay, vastly different nose, right? This Mosaic is. The first thing I notice is the dankness. It's just not like it's non-existent here. There's very clear-cut Citra and Galaxy G's, right? Yeah. Here, definitely Mosaic. It's you could trick yourself into Simcoe or something. There's that very noticeably kind of like almost thiol-y dankness in here. A little bit stinky. It has a little bit of this kind of honestly, you could also confuse it a little bit with Nelson. There's definitely a grape characteristic, and some people call like purple grape. Yeah, Sauvignon Blanc is more pale. This is more like purple grapes, like. And then there's a little bit, and then actually, I don't usually get it, but this one honestly does have this blueberry note to it. Blueberry, grapes, this kind of like plasticky, dank, chemically thing. It's a very, very good Mosaic. It sometimes it leans a little bit tropical, sometimes a little bit melon-esque for me. This one is very berry forward, very berry grape. This is orange and yellow. This is more like purple, blue. I guess blueberries are really purple, right? Whatever color that is, that scheme. And then a little bit of that kind of like brown, darker, kind of like dank thing. Very awesome. Yeah, I was thinking of this one. They both smell amazing. Jeez, great. Nice. A little bit chalky. Quite chalky. I think these are both double IPAs. Yeah, from what I remember, yeah, Imperial, yeah, they're both double IPAs. I think they both sit around like 8%. On the palate, nice medium to medium plus mouthfeel up front. Definitely quite grassy and a little bit of chalky. Not as if expressive as the nose. It doesn't sing as big, bombastically fruity. It honestly tastes more like modern hazy IPA. Not that it's soft, but there is a noticeable lingering green character. It doesn't even drink like hazy, like sorry, Imperial. It drinks around 7.75, which is right around Imperial, but it doesn't really drink 8. Quite nice. And then there's also a little bit of this kind of like, along with the grassiness and vegetal, there's a hint of this kind of like potpourri kind of thing where you're like, imagine drinking perfume. Not perfume wouldn't taste like this, but if you could imagine drinking a liquid of just like floral oils. Not great. Yeah, see, very different on palate. Wow. Definitely more dank. Also, a little bit chalky. Yeah, wow. I just don't remember the profile, the water profile being remotely like this. I guess it probably leaned into the haze thing. I mean, that's crazy to call. Would Sean Hill ever change his water treatment? I don't know. Honestly, I prefer this one more. You could see the haze here. This is less hazy, so I would suspect, and I sort of taste it, it has less of that kind of polyphenol bite, less of the grassiness, less of the kind of, drinking grass water kind of thing going on. On the palate, same thing. So these beers don't have that chunky chunk that like Treehouse and Other Half has, and it has this nice aqueous middle character to it, which is quite nice, and really makes the beer drink more like 7% than 8%. And then this one, the dankness is so stinky. It's got this like, you know what the analogy is? It's obviously different, but it's almost like blue cheese. It's this kind of funky note. I'm not saying the beer is infected, but this would be a hard sell. Like if you're looking for hazy IPA and you're used to juice, this obviously has that like polyphenol grass thing going on. But if you're looking for juice, there's a funkiness to this, and it's just a mosaic. It's just dank, a little bit dirty, a little bit earthy, right? And there's this bass tone that hits. So maybe funky is not the right word. I'm probably leaning more towards like this earthy bass tone that the dankness sort of has. Drinkability wise, I would drink this one more probably, even though this nose was better. Yeah, nice berry character. On the palate, it's now like turned into a little bit more like grapefruit, a little bit of like maybe light red berry character, maybe a little bit more of that kind of grape blueberry thing. Both have very light malt character, and then a little bit of a nice sweetness in the middle. There's this nice like juicy tangerine orange thing going on, and then yeah, less thick, less polyphenol attack. Yeah. This beer just has a little bit more hop bite. It's a little bit drier. I find this a little bit more balanced. They're both good, but honestly, I'm thinking like the recent hazy IPAs that I've like been loving. Other Half, bang, crushes this. The Treehouse beers that Jeff sent crushes this. I've had a few, right? I think the Other Half has really stood out recently for me, like pretty good. Not that everything's a banger. Like the recently Broccoli got like a 93, which is a very good score. I think these sit right around that 8 range, like an A-ish range. Nitpick rating, whatever, I don't care. These are both A- beers. Surprising, because like back in the day, like these were my like top guys. Like Society of Solitudes, they were like 99s, 100 plus. Evolution of my palate, evolution of the beers. Call it what you will. These are A- beers. I prefer the Society of Solitude 6. Honestly, this should be the winner, just based on like how good that smells. But hey, it is what it is. Until next time, cheers, later.